You connect those at top and bottom. Hourglass, baby.
I like that. You gotta trademark that one.
Hey, the t-shirt's coming, man.
No chains, no rules, no safe words. This is Unbounded with Christopher Allen.
Welcome to the Unbounded Podcast, the podcast with no chains,
No rules,
and no safe words. I'm your host, Christopher Allen. We didn't even practice that, and that actually kind of worked out.
That's because, man, we've been doing this since, what, 02, 03?
We got the sauce. We got the juice, man. But as always, we're sponsored by J. Johnson Value Auto Care and Drinking Days Custom Homebrew Booze. Links are in that description down below. Go check them out.
Don't get offended because we're drinking water either. We do rock with Drinking Days custom homebrewed booze. I can now see how hard that is to do.
Right, it's not easy.
On the top, like, you got some work in.
Yeah. Only because I've been doing it episode after episode now that I can riff it off. But so this topic today, hopefully everybody can relate to, because either you know somebody who's been in this, and if you don't know somebody that's been in it, it's because you was in it.
It's you.
It's you.
It's you. Speaking of you, I'm AJ. It's me, right here. Hello.
Well, after so many appearances, does he really need an introduction anymore?
I don't need an introduction anymore. This face is good anywhere. I just like to hear my name from time to time.
Yeah. So, the makeup breakup cycle.
Oh, good.
Have you ever been stuck in it or know somebody who was stuck in it? And how did it work out? What did you do? Is the cycle helpful or harmful? I put it out there on the book, and as always, the Unbounded Universe comes through. Man, it took y'all, 15 minutes to load the comment section on this one?
Let me see.
Oh, y'all had opinions. Oh, opinions galore.
Opinionated.
And I loved every second of it. So, just to kick things off, let me start with you and what you think about the makeup breakup cycle before we get to your comments.
Let me see. What do I think about the makeup breakup cycle? I think I have been single for so long. I would be okay with it. You know, just to say, hey, at least somebody still wants me. You know. But no, I mean, the makeup breakup cycle, man, it's a vicious cycle. It's worse than losing a sock in the dryer cycle, you know, all that. But your favorite sock at that. But I digress. You know, I like to think of it, if done properly, as a necessary evil. That probably don't sit too well with some of y'all, but that's okay. Y'all know I don't care. Yeah, like a necessary evil. Like, of course, it's something that should be avoided. But if it's something that can't be avoided, it's, you know, a tool to use without having to kill the other person. It's like, you know, we go through an argument. Okay, I can either kill you, or I can just break up with you for a while and leave that alone. But, you know, so I'm just going to break up for a while and leave you alone because I'm not built for jail. Let alone prison for murder.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
that's not the wave.
We want to, it's something that, you know, it's something that should also be checked and maintained and everything like that. Like, again, breaking up should be a last resort and everything like that. But, and then again, yes, when you're done, you should be done. But you got to incorporate what happens during that breakup process. Like, and what the makeup process is. Like, you gotta see, like, hey, people do, you know, okay, we argued, okay, we're in an argument, blah, 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 I don't know why I'm with you. Well, let's just break up. Okay, we broke up, so now we broke it up. But yet we take some time out to ourselves, see the world, blah, blah, blah. You think, man, I was an asshole. Man, I was a bitch. I should probably apologize. You apologize, and you go through the whole apology spill, whatever. There's the makeup. Now you back together again because you sitting here and you think, oh, well, they recognize what they did wrong, they changed it, whatever. Now, where the makeup breakup cycle becomes a problem is if you make up and break up over the same exact things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you know, I cussed you out one time, and so we broke up. You didn't know how to handle it. I never talked to you like that before. Understand. You know, we fix it, get back together. But now I cussed you out again, so we break up again. We talk about it, get back together. Okay, now see at that point that's a problem. Like, you know, because now you're showing the same patterns of what you did before. This doesn't conglomerate with what you said during the makeup process.
Mm-hmm.
So, but now if it's, hey, I cussed you out. Now, you know, I was talking to your friends. Now I was doing this, whatever. Like, you know, if it escalates up, there are problems that come along with it. But you can't always look at the makeup breakup cycle as it just, well, if you got to keep making up and breaking up with this person, maybe you shouldn't be with them. Maybe you shouldn't make up so fast with a person. Maybe you should take some time to yourself and, you know, get to know, identify yourself in a situation first. Then, you know, possibly see if that's another avenue that you can revisit with time. But not 24 to 48 hours later because you broke up just because you was mad. You know, I hope I'm hitting the mark on this one.
You are hitting the mark. I'll add to it just by saying the makeup breakup cycle, there's a couple of different avenues you can address this. Necessary evil, I kind of think so, just for the purpose of growth. But that aside, because I have a friend who was with this guy for a very long time. They broke up, they're like, you know, it's not going to work out. You know, they took time to see other people. I think they were apart for about 2 years or so. They're married now. They got back together. And that speaks to, you know, sometimes you break up and then you just have a period of growth. And it hits you both like, dang, man, like, you know, okay, we messed this up back in our, you know, in our heyday, but now we're different people. And sometimes when you grow together, you grow closer, or you grow apart. You got to recognize which one it is.
Shout mark to the hand movement.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You grow and then you grow together, or you grow apart. I like that.
It's what I call the hourglass.
Okay.
You know, you grow closer, you grow together, or you grow apart. And when you connect those at top and bottom, hourglass, baby.
I like that. You got to trademark that one.
Hey, the t-shirt's coming, man.
You know?
Look, stay tuned for some news on the t-shirt. We working, okay? We out here working.
You know, all up here, you know, just, you know, old to us, new to y'all. You know?
Yeah. But, so, there's that. Also, you mentioned breaking up over the same issues. Yes, that's not good. Can't keep breaking up over the same issues. But even if you break up over different issues, what that says to me is that you cannot handle, as a couple, having issues without resorting to breaking up. It's a maturity problem that you now are dealing with. So you have to you have to learn how to have arguments without using breaking up as I don't want to say a weapon. That can't be That can't be in your toolbox.
But that's all it is. Like, honest to goodness, that's what it is. Like, because people, and if I'm wrong, please comment, let me know below. People nowadays don't break up to, you know, for any sort of betterment of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like, hey, listen, I'm in this relationship with you, and trust me, I do love you and everything. I care about you deeply, but I don't feel like where I am mentally in life right now that I am giving you what you want or what you need, or I'm the person who can give you what you want and what you need, also like that. You know, so I feel like it's best that we just part ways. Let me find myself, you find yourself, and hopefully we can do this again if it's in His will.
And if in finding yourselves you happen to re-find each other, it's beautiful.
You know, but no, people today break up with, who you calling a bitch? Well, motherfuck you, then I'm done. I'm not going to be talked to.
Like you broke up over a word?
And then what they'll do is they'll get with 5, 10, 15 other people who call them a bitch in different variations.
Yeah.
But they'll call it different because they didn't say the word bitch. Oh, well, hey, here's A, you a bitch. Here's B, here's a female dog.
Huh?
It's you I'm talking to. It's you. Yeah, you.
And you.
You. Yeah.
You. No, hold on.
No, not you.
Not you, the one behind you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
You. Talking to you. Like, I mean, people just break up. They use it as a tool. They think they're gonna hurt. They're trying to hurt the other person. Or they're trying to guilt trip them into staying into a relationship that they may not want to be in or whatever. It's like, oh, well, you want to do this? Well, how about if I just leave you? Bitch, bye. Excuse me. That's my opinion. Excuse me. It's just me talking. Bitch, bye. Like, you know, like, don't try to use threatening ending something that is good or is bad or whatever the case may be or whatever, or working on as a weapon to try to hurt me, because what I'm going to do is find myself, and then once I've found myself, I'm going to know that, you know, I'm going to know what to look for in people to not even to, so when the next relationship comes, I know that is something I don't have to worry about. You know, is it that time? Is it comment time?
It's comment time.
I'm ready for comments.
It's comment time.
There was one comment on here, boy, I can't wait to read.
So, Ben says, no, breakup means it's broken and life is too short to try and fix it. It's mentally and emotionally harmful. Let it be gone. Him's hurt. Him's hurt.
Who hurt my honey badger?
Somebody.
Comment below if you hurt my honey badger.
Somebody hurt Ben. And because it's, when it's that cut and dry.
I know who it was.
Oh!
Who ain't gonna kill me by saying her name? He gonna kill me, but you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about.
Go ahead.
It's all love, man.
I love the honey badger.
So Ron says, and I love this because this spoke to what I just mentioned. Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is this is a hypothetical for people who lack reasoning skills, are not mature enough, or are incapable of having a conversation / mature argument that leads to a resolution.
I'm gonna like that.
Oh God! How dare we expect maturity out of our adult relationships and expect you're gonna have fights, you're gonna have disagreements. Nobody's perfect. We're all too unique in our own size, spectrum, and scope to always agree on everything. That was butter, what I just said.
I'm gonna call that parquet.
I'm trying
I'm gonna
to
call
say.
that parquet. If I may, I know, you know, again, we having our dialogue about this, but some of these comments that y'all left, really, kudos to y'all. Kudos to y'all for some of the comments y'all left. Everybody who commented, I want to give y'all one clap. This guy right here, AJ said, the breakup makeup cycle, quote unquote, should be renamed to the dramatic pause. Because you get mad, get dramatic, break up, chill the fuck out, get back together. You know, I fucks with that. I fucks with that dude. AJ, listen, bro, hit me up, bro. We can have a conversation about this. I fucks with that dude.
I'm so tired of you.
That is essentially what the breakup makeup cycle is. Like, again, I'm only mentioning this because it ties back into the fact of having a mature adult conversation about an issue. Like, somebody did something that you feel like pissed in your cornflakes. So instead of having that mature adult conversation, you get mad. And then you get dramatic about being mad. And then you break up, but really, you pause. Because you don't know how else to handle your anger about whatever they did or whatever they said, other than to break up with them. Because conversation is never an option. Because that's clearly, you know, doing this for a while and, you know, living life as long as you live life, which is about, you know, a month or so shorter than me. We're not calling on nobody age out here. You know that we aren't due explanations from people.
That's true.
So why have a conversation about it? Why not just break up with them because they pissed me off, and maybe they'll get the hint that what they did pissed me off, and maybe they won't do it again, or maybe they'll just resent you, or maybe they'll think you're a bitch, or whatever. Which if you're not trying to get back with them, you won't care. But if they do resent you and do think you're a bitch, it might make getting back with them a little difficult, because guess what? They not gonna let it go. They'll get back with you because they don't want to be by themselves. You don't want to be by yourself.
So,
whatever.
Are you saying that you don't feel like if you break up with somebody that they're not owed an explanation as to why?
No. That's not what I'm saying. The explanation would be the adult conversation that you have. But what I'm saying is that people who, practice the boundaries of the breakup cycle, they do it because they feel like you should already know.
You notice that in movies, since we all like to compare our actual lives to Hollywood movies, do you ever notice that character in the movies that says shit like that? Well, you should already know why I'm mad. If I got to say it, then...
Or, because I can feel the tension coming when you say that. I read subtext and body language, and I'm here. I can touch him physically, so I can see. You put a lot of quote unquote black girl sass in that. Shanika can say that, just like Becky can say, "Oh my God, well, what do you mean? Why am I upset? What do you mean? Why am I so upset? You should already know. You should already.
Oh my God, Christopher Allen! If I have to fucking explain it to you all the goddamn time.
God, I love that in person. I mean, it's so much better to hear that in person. Everybody. And dudes, again, for everybody, because anybody can get these words, dudes
Get these words!
The fuck you mean?
What?
The fuck you mean? Bitch, you know what you did. The fuck you mean? Or, come on, Susan. Come on, you know what you did. Come on now. You know what you did. Be an adult. You know what you did. You know what? I'm just done, Susan.
I'm just gonna go into the living room and eat my quinoa.
I'm just gonna go.
It's gonna be wonderful.
Okay?
Eat my quinoa and drink my seltzer water.
Point is, we are retarded. Yes, we know. But the other point of that is, it happens. And again, an adult conversation is, not going to say the way to fix it, but it's an alternative to the makeup cycle. Have a conversation, which may require some of y'all to do some explaining. And if you feel like you don't owe an explanation, maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship. Go. Yeah, I'm just here to say what you scared to say. That's all it is.
Who?
But can I finish? I want to finish this thought. I just want to finish this thought right quick. Might, rock some boats a little bit. AJ's comment, the rest of his comment was, break up or make up as many times as you feel necessary. The only reason I'm reading this is because of the next part. Okay, the next part, I need everybody to scoot in close to whatever device you listening to and catch this next part. Okay? Because eventually you will either learn to get along or you will learn to get gone. Done. I'm done.
You will learn to get along or you will learn to get gone.
I'm done. You know what? That's it. That's it. So, I know you kind of looked at me crazy a little bit, but you're trying to justify it, and I appreciate you having my back. Do I think the makeup cycle is a necessary thing? Yes. I agree with you 100%. That comment ties into what you just said about it being necessary for growth. If you aren't going to grow from it, the fuck are you wasting your time for? Better question, because some of y'all don't value time, period. So, what the fuck are you wasting their time for?
Time is something you can't get back.
Yeah.
A wise prophet once said, you can work extra hours and get money back. You can go to the store and buy property back, buy new clothes. Ain't a store in the world's gonna sell you back your time. Not a one. There's no such thing as Time Mart, Times R Us,
Time Get,
Time Depot, Time Get.
Man, listen, trying to get Target on here to sponsor.
Right.
Don't call me out.
I'm just, I mean, okay, yeah, it sounds good, you know. You could still use the logo too, like make it like purple though.
You know, put a little hourglass in
Yeah,
there.
little hands.
Thank you, that's what it was. Hands,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You know?
We could, you know, we'll hit up the marketing department.
We'll do something with it, you know? Do something with it.
Marketing, we out. Yeah. we about to act targeted. This is what?
Hey, I'm telling you. Okay. Okay, carry on.
Yeah. Time. Can't get it back. And especially as we go into a brand new decade, don't let nobody waste your time. Not never. That goes for you too, fellas. It's not just the girls. They just the ones talking the loudest about getting their time wasted. Waste his time, 2K19.
Fellas, you got to value yourself. Value yourself as much as these women value themselves. You'll never be able to compete on the same level as them until you value yourself the way these women value themselves.
Because that's why they do what they do.
You
Because
know.
their value level is up here.
They and trust me, and when I say for the fellas out there who do value themselves, who do value their time, who not about to waste your time or theirs, I'm only raising my hand because I can only speak for myself. All the fellas around them, support that. Support them. Uplift your brothers and your sisters. You know, uplift. You know, though, when I say about uplift is these females have this connective bond with each other. Where I've literally seen two enemies come together as females, hate each other, but unite on a common cause. Guess what the common cause was? I ain't gonna talk about that though. But they united on a common cause to uplift each other. Like you know, fellas, uplift each other. If these women out here wasting your partner's time, uplift your partner. Yo man, listen, you deserve better than that. You know, you're gonna find better than that. You're gonna get better than that. And if you feel like she the one, then bro, this is what you need to tell her. Talk to her. Have a conversation with her. You know, things like that. Instead of being, you know, oh well shit, you out the way, well let me go on and slide on in and shoot my shot then. You know, like crazy. I'm done. Go ahead.
Let us know what you think in the comment section
Please
below.
let us know what you think. Again, and I'm gonna try my hand at this one more time, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna try it one more time, okay? Again, your host, you know, the guest, you know, better than all the rest. Sorry, people. And of course, we are sponsored by Jay Johnson's Value Auto Center and Drinking Days Homebrew Booze. Links in the description below. Till then, once again, your host, once again, the guest with all the most. We will see you what time? Next time.